ஓகே. ஸோ இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பேசிக்கலி இன்னைக்கு என்ன போகிறோம்னா, பேசிக்கலி எத்திக்கலி நம்ம இப்போ போகிறது ஈவெண்ட்டு. இன்னைக்கு ஃபஸ்ட்டு முடிக்க போகிறது இந்த ஈவெண்ட் தான். ஓகேவா? Soulblazer'd Snowbound ஜர்னி. ஸோ இதை முடிச்சாச்சுன்னா நிறைய ப்ரிமோஜன், இந்த பவு இது எல்லாமே நிறைய கொடுக்குறாங்க. ஸோ இதை ஃபஸ்ட்டு முடிப்போம் நம்ம இன்னைக்கு. இதுதான் நமக்கு இன்னைக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டார்கெட்டு. ஓகே, ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இதுக்கு போயிடும். இங்கே இருக்கு ஃபோக்கஸ் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் மோட். ஸோ இப்போ கரெக்டாக இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸ்போக்கி கேமர், ஹாப்பி கிறிஸ்மஸ் ப்ரோ. John, happy Christmas bro, happy Christmas. ஓகே, கொஸ்ட்டுக்கு வந்துட்டோம். இப்போ என்ன கொஸ்ட் போயிட்டு இருக்கு? டைம் ரிமைனிங் 10 days. நம்ம இதுக்கு போ, கரெக்டாக தானே போகுது. Soulblazer'd, ஓகே இதுதான். Go to Dragon Spine. 200 மீட்டரா? அது எங்க இருக்கு? ஓகே, இது பக்கத்துல இருக்கு. இந்த டெலிபோர்ட்டுக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் போய்க்கலாம்.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Okay. இங்க போய் go to the Dragon Spine. அங்க என்ன இருக்காமா?
Wow! So many tents! Paimon's never seen Dragon Spine this busy before. Wait! Look! It's Amber!
ஆம்பர்ட்ட பேச சொல்றாங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆம்பர்ட்ட பேச.
Hey there, Amber!
Hey there, Amber.
Ah! Honorary Knight, Paimon! Sorry, I was chatting away and didn't even notice you arrive. It's so good to see you again. Oh, I was just discussing competition stuff with Mr. Hines. So what brings you to Dragonspine? Not a commission, I assume?
Nope. We just saw some cool flyer and thought we'd come see what all the fuss is about.
Well then, you've come to the right people. Mr. Hines and I are staff on the organizing committee here.
Hello, Honorary Knight. And you must be Paimon. Field Officer Hines, First Company, Knights of Favonius. It's an honor to meet you both.
Honor to meet
The
you
contest
too.
hasn't kicked off yet. We're still in the process of issuing the spectator tickets and VIP tickets. Speaking of which, take these. We reserved a couple of VIP tickets for you.
You're welcome.
You mentioned an organizing committee. Is that for the Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge? That's what we saw on the flyer.
Yup, the organizing committee is a joint effort between the Knights of Favonius and representatives from Springvale.
பெருசா இந்த ஈவென்ட் கேம்
More
பத்தி
specifically,
பேசுறாங்க.
Hines and I are in charge of registrations and security, while the Springvale team is responsible for refereeing and support. So any problems, just come find us. We're here to make sure all contestants and spectators have an enjoyable experience.
This is the biggest contest of its kind we've ever had. A lot of international contestants have signed up, even some from that land. It's sure to be an exciting few days.
Big event
Oh,
இருக்க போகுதுன்னு
Maglin?
சொல்றாங்க.
I think I know who you mean.
Game tough
If we're
இருக்கா
thinking of
இல்லையா?
the same team, there's this one contestant with pink hair and a really impressive pair of horns on her head. Also, she has a huge appetite. A lot of the staff really enjoy dining with her. The way she
Pink color
relishes her
carrots,
food,
wow.
it puts everyone else. Then there's the girl with the stripy yellow and black tail. It's so fluffy and cute.
ஒருத்தி
But
ஹார்ன்
she
இருக்குமா,
seems
ஒருத்திக்கு
super cool,
டெயில்
though.
இருக்குமா?
I wouldn't dare.
Okay, those definitely sound like people we know.
Oh, no way! You know them? Well, if you want to find them, their team's camp is over there. Their tent has a really unique design. You can't miss it. Honestly, it's a really cool camp in general. Plus, they brought a whole stash of comic books with them.
Paimon sees it. We'll go check it out later. Thanks, Amber.
Great. Oh, and when you do, any chance you could borrow one of their comic books from me? Their team's always talking about the comics they read, and it's gotten me kind of curious. I would go ask them myself, but I can't really leave my post.
Sure, no problem. Leave it to us.
Okay, the shining warrior take the stage. Go look for familiar faces. அந்த ரெண்டு பேரையும் தான் பார்க்க சொல்றாங்க. வேற என்ன? டென்ட்டுக்கு போகணும், பார்க்கணும். ஹாப்பி கிறிஸ்மஸ் சூர்யா ப்ரோ.
Hello. Are Marissa and Shilonen around?
Ah, so you're looking for the captain and vice captain.
Vice captain and captain.
I thought I was seeing things. I can't believe it's really you. Don't even go there. Please. I'm supposed to be on vacation here. However much I want to finish my thesis, I'm only human. I've been fighting a losing battle with it recently. Right now, I feel completely defeated by it. It's knocked me to the ground, and I'm just gonna lie here until I'm ready to get up and face it again. Until then, I'm begging you, please, please don't bring up my thesis.
Wow, we've run into so many people we know already. What a small world.
Yes, what
Since
is
we all
my
know
word to
Marissa and
Paimon?
Shilonen, that makes things a lot easier. We
சீக்கிரம் வாடா,
heard they're
மேட்சுக்கு
taking part
போவோம்.
in the cross-country contest, so we thought we'd come say hi.
They're not here right now. But if you're not in a hurry, you're welcome to stick around the camp and wait.
Sounds good.
இப்ப இல்லையா?
Tents are
கேம்ப்ல
really
தான் வெயிட்
cool, by the
பண்ணணுமா?
way. Ah, and there's that stash of comic books Amber mentioned. Oh yeah, a friend of ours mentioned that. Hearing you all talk about comic books got her interested too. Which series have you guys been reading?
Comics? So, you two are fellow comic book lovers?
Intensity draws intensity. The strongest will surely cross paths with the strongest. Thus it was written,
Comics எங்க
and thus
பிடிக்கலையா?
has it come to pass.
You approach us humbly in search of the truth.
And I, Tongi Gong, will show you the light. The series you speak of is a Bible to us, the Legion of Soulblazers. And its name is the Soulblazer Saga.
The Soul
But
Blazer
what
Saga.
is a Soulblazer, I hear you ask? And what kind of organization is the Legion of Soulblazers? Egong, answer me this. What are the founding tenets of the Legion of Soulblazers?
Answer you I shall. Tenet the first. If you think bitter tears and strong words are enough to broker peace, you are woefully naive. Tenet the second. I pledge to give my life fighting the forces of eternal darkness, even if we fight in vain.
ஓவரா
We, the
பேசுறானே
Legion,
இவன்.
swear to follow the Soulblazer.
Through pain and defeat, I shall never fear. I will always champion love and imagination.
Also, it may interest you to know that those two tenets are actually taken directly from the series itself. Soulblazer 6, Shadow of Tenebrium. Why aren't you saying anything?
Didn't that make you feel something?
Like, light a fire in your heart?
Light a fire in
Not
your
even a little
heart,
spark?
Honestly? No. It was all kind of abstract.
கரெக்டா சொன்னா போய்
I
மறுபடியும்.
couldn't really follow.
This is a failure of immeasurable proportions.
You'd better stop lighting fires in people's hearts, or you'll burn them to a crisp.
ஓ இது யாரு? செலோனின். Ardent flames forge the soul. All the letter for the great fucking. Okay. Forges still under fames as a name engraver. Without terror and outside the responsibility. And is also willing to craft some executive practical items. Okay.
Vice Captain! Thank goodness you're back. Listen, we have a situation.
It's okay, I don't need all that. The look on the traveler and Paimon's faces tells me everything I need
இந்த
to know.
மிஷின் அந்த அளவுக்கு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் இல்லையா அப்படியா
Let me guess. Alrani and... they probably hit you with a barrage of quotes from the Soulblazer saga, a comic book series published by the AI Publishing House. Also, every time you hear Legion of Soulblazers, think comic book
ஹாப்பி
fan club.
கிறிஸ்மஸ் ஜிடி
Oh, okay. That clears everything up. Well, that's it.
Well, beats me, but I'm sure they'll happily answer that question, with plenty of gratuitous passion and drama. I'm pretty sure Alrani doesn't even know why they're here. But if you ask them, they'll probably say something like...
Because we are Soulblazers. The passion of youth is strong with us, and it demands that we heed the call to adventure. With every great trial comes great opportunity.
Yeah, something like that. But more to the point, though, it was one of their members, Minnie, who suggested they hold their next meeting here. The Dragon Spying cross-country contest was her idea, too. And after much consideration, they thought Minnie's suggestion was a good idea, so they went ahead with it. And that's how the Legion of Soulblazers and I ended up here.
Absolutely! I made sure to bring a few extra copies in case we happen to run into some
ஹாப்பி கிறிஸ்மஸ் ஜிடி
like-minded people.
ஹாப்பி கிறிஸ்மஸ்
Who's your friend? Where are they
எனி
based?
ஸ்பெஷல் ஜிடி இன்னைக்கு
She's actually on the organizing committee. Her name's Amber. Wears a red bow. Bubbly personality. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, I know who you mean. She's super friendly. I can run over a copy to her right now.
I'll come with.
Perfect. Thanks, you two. Oh, and Traveler, you still want to say hi to Varessa? She's over at the training grounds. Yeah, guess my nap will have to wait then. Okay, fine if you insist. Let's go. Varessa and Minnie are training together. They've been at it all day.
Head to the
But
training
it
ground
is
to
freezing
face
out here. So it's time to call it.
Okay. அது பக்கத்துல ஏதாவது இது இருக்கா நம்ம எங்க இருக்கோம் சரி 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 ஓகே அப்படியே போயிரும் வேற வழி இல்லை தண்ணியில குதிச்சிட வேண்டியதான் ஓடுறோம் இந்த சைஸ் ஏன் வித்தியாசமா இருக்கு நினைச்சண்டி நீ ஏதாவது இருப்பேன்னு
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up. Ooh, wonderful.
சரி போங்க உங்கள்கிட்ட டைம் வேஸ்ட் பண்ண எனக்கு டைம் இல்லை நான் மிஷனை டார்கெட் பண்ணிட்டேன் வர்றா அதெல்லாம் பின்னாடி இருந்தே சுடுதுங்க கொடுத்து ஹீல் பண்ணு. ஓகே ஜென்ரேட் ஆகு. ஓகே அப்படியே போயிடும் கைஸ். பறந்துட்டு இருக்கோம். ஏறிட்டோம். கரெக்டா லேண்ட் ஆகும். அந்த ஹார்ன் வச்ச பொண்ணு அங்கதான் நிக்கா. பெருசா.
Hey, Marissa! We've come to watch you train.
Wait, was that Paimon? Paimon, Traveler! I've missed you guys so much!
Me too, me too.
So, Alrani and Igong were just quoting lines at you? Way to make a first impression.
A warrior from Tetokan, Versa, Roncia, Orchard, and lives a idyllic, simple life. Also,
Exactly! Their whole conversation was like a closed loop. Even Paimon couldn't find a way in.
If it were me, I would have started with maximum power!
That doesn't exactly welcome people into the conversation either. Especially not when they see you hoisting Minnie up into the air and spinning her around in circles the first time you all meet up, before anyone's even said a word.
Oh, crumbs! Yeah, now I think about it, that's pretty embarrassing. I mean, we all kind of knew each other, but only through writing letters and trading illustrations. That was our first time meeting in person. I just got overexcited when I recognized Minnie.
Hold on! You two traveled here together, right? So, why did you say the Legion of Soulblazer'd and I when you were introducing everyone earlier?
No, it's because I'm not a member of their fan club. Nepeka is. I'm sort of standing in for her. Yeah, pretty good. She's eating, getting enough sleep, and doing well in her studies. Hooked on comic. Nepeka's always telling me how amazing Minnie is. She's such a great artist, knows how to make comic book props, gives the best life advice. Honestly, she made her sound more like a mom than a peer, so I was pretty surprised when I got her and found out that nope, Minnie's actually pretty young. Anyway, when Nepeka heard that Minnie had suggested a but she's in no condition for extreme sports, and, well, she knows it, so instead, she asked me to go represent her at the contest and say hi to Minnie while I'm here.
And I'd been preparing to go traveling for a while anyway, so we figured we'd team up.
Uh-huh, and before I knew it, I'd inexplicably ended up with the title of Vice Captain.
Happy Christmas, bro.
Well, yeah. You were the obvious
Happy
choice.
Christmas to you and your
You're
family,
clearly
bro.
captain material, and, you know, the best vice captains are the ones you can turn to and say, keep this up. I know you'll make captain one day.
You could also argue that the person who is clearly captain material should be made captain, but hey, what would I know? Never mind. I refuse to get drawn into that whole discussion. Anyway, I'm mostly here to buy souvenirs for Nepeka. Huh, it's like a Soulblazer themed,
என்ன யோசிக்கிறா?
Oh, okay, merch, I guess. Basically badges, novelty notepaper with character art, reprints of old comics, painted wooden character cutouts. What's with that look for?
No, nothing's wrong. It's just kind of strange hearing you talk all about that merch with such a straight face. The thought of Shilonin, the master craftswoman, carrying boxes of merch back home to Natlan?
ரொம்ப இழுக்கறாங்களே ஸ்டோரியை.
Such a funny image. That's a pretty long list too. Did Nepeka really
Happy
ask
Christmas,
for all
bro.
that?
Oh, no, she'd never ask other people to buy gifts for her. It's not in her nature. But, based on what I know about her, I'm sure she'll appreciate some, merch. I still prefer souvenirs, personally, but...
Oh, definitely! Nepeka will be over the moon! You really understand her, Shilonin. You're like her older sister.
Oh, close enough. I mean, we are technically family. Although we haven't known each other long, so I can't claim to understand her that well. I'm still learning.
Push-up. I mean, Faressa, I finished my push-ups.
My point
That
of
makes
view,
4
happy
sets,
Christmas,
right?
bro. Happy Christmas,
Good
bro. My
job.
point of view.
Time for a
To you
breather.
and your family, bro. Happy
Minnie,
Christmas.
I'd like to
Have a
introduce you to the
wonderful
Traveler
year,
and Paimon.
Sadish, bro.
They're
You
friends
too.
of me and Shkilonin. We met in that land.
இன்னைக்கு ஃபுல்லா இந்த ஈவென்ட் தான் ப்ரோ முடிக்க போறேன்.
Blonde hair, flying companion. Are you Mondstadt's honorary knight? Wow, I can't believe I get to meet you in person. I heard about you from my older brother. He works at the tavern, so he hears all the local gossip from the customers. Apparently, you go from nation to nation, making a huge name for yourself each time? Like a real-life comic book hero. So cool. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Of all the adventures you've had, which is the most memorable? Wow! Incredible! Sounds like Fiatena's homeland is just as magical as in the stories.
Oh, you have no idea. Where I'm from, in the Collective of Plenty, we live right next to a huge volcano. And when it erupts, it sends fireballs shooting all over the place. Super dangerous, obviously, but it's the perfect place for hero training.
You know how much I've always wanted to take a trip away from Mondstadt? Just get away and see the outside world.
You totally should. Mondstadt's supposed to be the land of freedom, right? So, what's stopping you?
It's just... If the honorary knight's journey is anything to go by, it sounds so daunting. Surely you gotta be really tough to keep pressing on through so many dangers. I just don't know if I'm up to it.
The Traveler sets a pretty high bar for toughness, that's for sure.
Ria.
But you know, we each make our own
Hi,
journey at our own
Na.
pace.
Hi, Ria.
So stay strong and soldier on. Just like Fiatena.
Happy
And
Christmas,
stick
Ria.
out.
And
Following her
advance
example will never
to
lead
you
us
and your
astray.
family.
You're right.
You
Okay.
too, Priya.
I
Ria.
won't give up. If
Make
nothing
it
else,
special.
I have to make good on the deal with my parents. Train hard and get a good race.
என்ன
time.
சாப்பிட்டீங்க?
A deal with your parents? You didn't mention that before.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You'll be fine. I do the same thing with my coach Yansan. Before every comp, you can never know for sure how it'll go. But sometimes having that pressure can really help with motivation. That being said,
Okay, so
you
it's
can't
cool.
forget to have fun. Don't lose sight of that. It's the whole reason you organized this Dragon Spine meetup in the first place.
you're right. Still, this is a competition. Sure, I might not win, but I still want to be proud of my result.
Alrighty. Well, if you want to kick some butt in this contest, then let's get back to training.
Sure. Watch out, Varessa. This time, I'm gonna keep up with you.
Enough. You only just finished training. Bressa, I'm sure you're still raring to go, but Minnie, you have to rest if you want to recover.
But I'm fine.
Your stomach begs to differ. Sounds like it's time to eat.
Yep. You gotta eat hard to train hard.
It's true. Diet is an essential part of any training program. I can share Coach Yansan's special recipes with you. You'll wake up tomorrow bursting with energy. Guaranteed.
Really? What about the local food in Mondstadt, though? Any idea what would make a good post-workout meal?
I'm not too sure. But you can never go wrong by listening to your stomach. I think start with a meat NATO, then move on to a grilled fish and mint sauce.
Nothing much, Ria.
a few
Okay,
tacos,
உங்களுக்கு என்ன
some
ஸ்பெஷல்?
stuffed and mashed potatoes.
எனக்கு
Mash it down with a grain-free meat soup, then finish it off with an apple
Idli,
roly-poly for
curry.
dessert.
Then
All that for
மத்தியானம்
one
chicken
person?
biryani.
Yup. Open your mind and stomach,
நைட்டும் அதே
relish
தான்.
the delicious
அவ்வளவுதான்.
flavors, and before you know it, you'll demolish
ஒரு ப்ளம்
everything.
கேக் இருக்கு, அதை வச்சு அப்படியே சாப்பிட்டு சமைச்சிக்க வேண்டியதான். இன்னைக்கு கிறிஸ்மஸ் அப்படியே அந்த வைப்ல போகுது. ஹாய் அண்ணா, மேரி கிறிஸ்மஸ் பாண்டா கேமிங். Hi, Panda Gaming. Merry Christmas, bro. Best Merry Christmas wishes to you and your family, bro. Have a wonderful year ahead. Return to the camp. இப்ப கேம்புக்கு ரிட்டர்ன் போகணும். போகும். இவனு வேற இது பண்ணி கேக்குறானே. ஏய் எல்லாம் பஞ்சாயத்து பண்ண வேண்டியது இருக்கு. This source. கருப்பு ஏத்தது my lord.
Roll to me.
ஆட டார்ச்சர் பிடிச்சதுங்க.
Let's light it up.
எப்பெல்லாம் இது பண்றோனோ அப்பெல்லாம் போயிருது. நீ எங்க இருக்க? இதுக்கெல்லாம் கேரக்டர் ஸ்விட்ச் பண்ணுங்கன்னு சொல்லிடாதீங்கப்பா. இதுலயே போதும். இல்ல புரியல, இது ஏன் இப்படி ஆகுது? ஒரே குளுத்தியா இருக்கு. கிளைமேட்டும் குளுத்தி.
Oh, we're almost back at the camp. After what Shilonen was saying earlier, let me give this to you before I forget. Here, the Soulblazer'd Saga Volume 2. I figured other people might want to read it, so I made sure to bring some extra copies.
Volume 2 அது.
Unfortunately, it looks like I somehow forgot to pack Volume 1 in my luggage. Shame. It's always best to start from the beginning when you're trying to get your friends into a new comic series. Anyway, take a look in your free time, see what you think.
Anand MST.
I really
Hi,
hope
bro.
you like it. It would be so cool
Merry
to have
Christmas,
an
bro.
awesome person like you in the fan base.
Merry Christmas to you and your family, bro. Welcome to the family.
All right.
என்ன யோசிக்கிறான் நம்ம பையன்?
Whatever happened to the best defense is a good
அந்த
office.
இதுல வருது அந்த வால்யூம் 2ல.
What are we waiting for?
Patience, Fiatena. Timing is everything. Our victory depends on it.
There he is!
இது யாரு? மவிகா. ஓகே.
Wanjiru is right. This is your first lesson, Fiatena. How to decide when the moment is right.
Happy Pongala. Welcome, bro. Advance happy Pongal, bro.
The leader of this horde of monsters has now shown himself. Defeating him is the key to turning the tide. Now the real battle can begin. Fiatena,
அந்த comic
are you
book
ready?
read பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கான்.
This is what we've been waiting for. Come on!
Wanjiru tells me this is Fiatena's first battle.
If she gets scared, she can hide behind us.
You guys are underestimating her.
Quit joking around, guys. Yes, this is my first battle, but I'll make it one to remember. The Pyro Archon will face down the leader while we mop up the minions. That's the plan, right? There's no backing out now. Let's do this!
Why did it have to end there? Fiatena and her buddies fought an amazing battle. Paimon with Clarissa and her team when we get the chance. We can ask them what happens in the next volume.
Okay, quest completed. முடிஞ்சிட்டா என்ன? கேம் ப்ளே பண்ணலாமா ப்ரோ? ஆண்ட்ரோ, happy Christmas Andrew. Happy Christmas to you and your family. கேம் ப்ளே பண்ணலாமான்னு கேட்டீங்களா ஆனந்த்? என்ன கேம் சொல்றீங்க? இந்த கேம்ல கோஆப் கேக்குறீங்களா?
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. No one...
ப்ரோ, இந்த ஈவெண்ட் நீங்க முடிச்சிட்டீங்களா? இந்த ஈவெண்ட்டை முடிச்சிட்டு வரேனே. இந்த ஈவெண்ட் சீக்கிரம் முடியுமா? இல்லது நாளைக்கு கோஆப் போடலாம் ப்ரோ. நாளைக்கு கோஆப் போடலாம். நாளைக்கு ஃப்ரீயா இருக்கும்.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
யூஷுவலா எல்லா தடவையும் கோஆப் போடுறதா? நாளைக்கு போடலாம் ப்ரோ. இன்னைக்கு இந்த இதை முடிக்கணும்னு இருக்கேன். இதை முடிச்சிட்டு அடுத்து வேற பிஜிஎம் இது பண்ணேன். இன்னைக்கு கொஞ்சம் லேட்டா லைவ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டோம் ப்ரோ. நாளைக்கு கண்டிப்பா போடலாம்.
Book you gave us. It was pretty cool.
Promotion hunt பண்ண வேண்டியது இருக்கு கொஞ்சம்.
Morning.
Wait, you finished it? Wow, that was so quick!
So you two have been won over by Fiatenas and...
From what we read, it seemed like the Soulblazer'd were a group of Matlinese heroes who fought against monsters. Also, Malika had a cameo in there. Does that mean the Soulblazer saga is based on historical events?
That's
Historically,
right. It's an adaptation of Matland's history. But of course, it's mostly for entertainment. You can't treat it as a history textbook.
The Soulblazers were warriors who fought against the monsters of the abyss.
Sadish bro, good night bro, good night
to
bro.
Protect their nation. The finest warrior of all the Soulblazers was Fiatena. She is our hero, our role model.
The Pyro Archon has some real cool fight scenes too, though.
நாளைக்கு பார்க்கலாம் bro. நாளைக்கு கோஆப் பண்ணலாம் bro.
But there's a whole bunch of other comic series that deal with her story specifically. This one is more focused on Fiatena's story arc. Her motivations, her rise to greatness. No matter how desperate things got, she never lost hope. Thanks to her dogged determination, she went from rookie warrior with no understanding of strategy to a formidable commander. Along the way, she became friends with a group of fellow warriors who Fiatena! She's my hero.
This story really means a lot to her.
Oh, every time my thesis gets rejected, I just think about all the challenges that she faced.
Don't worry, Alrani. I have faith in you. You'll get...
Aww, Faressa. You bet I will. Trifling thesis. You are no match for me. When I get back to the academia, prepare to be whipped into shape.
Over confidence
So,
இருக்கலே.
now that you guys are into this series, you wanna join the Legion?
What does it involve? It's a comic book fan club, right?
Don't stress over it. Yes, we were initially brought together by a shared interest in comics, but ultimately our main purpose is to share life's joys and get rid of life's woes. Whatever comes our way, we have each other, and we can face it together. We discuss comics together, eat together, and chill together.
In that case, Paimon's in!
உடம்பு சரியில்லை ப்ரோ, அதான் லைவ்ல இருக்க முடியல. ஓகே சதீஷ் ப்ரோ, டேக் கேர். என்ன ஃபீவரா ப்ரோ? உடம்ப பாத்துருங்க ப்ரோ. ரெஸ்ட் எடுங்க, நாளைக்கு பார்க்கலாம். Okay, bro. Take care. Bye, bro. Good night. Good night.
Yes! Welcome, welcome!
Captain, what about the welcome ceremony?
Of course I haven't forgotten! Find a nice open
See you around,
space
bro.
and wait for me there. I'll just go...
ஓஹோ ஸ்டார்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு என்ன 72 மீட்டர்ல இருக்குன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கானுங்க போட்டுக்கலாம் டேக் கேர் ப்ரோ ரெஸ்ட் எடுங்க ப்ரோ
Here. This is a good spot.
Ronnie, do you have any idea what Varesa's fetching from the camp?
Probably the relic we used to swear in new members.
I'm here! Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. I sprinted the whole way. Here, take this. It's a Fiatena mask. I made it myself.
Thanks! Huh?
That's right! Fiatena used to wear a mask in combat too. So the one I made for myself is modeled after hers.
இந்த மாஸ்க் யூஸ் பண்ண
Mind if I keep going for a bit?
Not at all! The floor is yours!
The tale of the Soulblazer saga is a long one, told over 12 volumes. The characters go through so many changes along the way, growing and developing as the story progresses. This mask, for instance, is just one of the 5 different versions Fiatena wears during the story. This one is my favorite of them all. At one point, Fiatena goes through a tough phase where she's disillusioned after fighting so many battles, but her friends are always there for her even through her darkest time. With their encouragement, she was able to rally and get back on her feet. And this is the mask she wore when she made her comeback.
Hi,
In my
Prayas,
view,
bro.
that makes it the
Merry
perfect
Christmas
relic to use for
to you
inducting
and
new
your
members
family,
into
bro.
the Legion.
Merry Christmas, bro.
Ooh! This ceremony just got super ceremonious.
Hold on to it. You're gonna need it during the ceremony.
Oh! Captain, is it time?
Now, Traveler and Paimon, join me in reciting the Legion of Soulblazer's Creed, which we will cry out at the top of our lungs.
Okay.
Yeah. Just imagine you're bursting with praise for the chef after a sensational meal. Or, for me, sometimes, I get so happy hanging out with my friends that I just want to shout, "Thank you!" as loud
Thanks
as
for the
I
love,
can.
bros, bro,
When
Andrea.
you believe in something, you...
Exactly.
நீ
I
நாள்
couldn't
எப்படி
have put it
போச்சு
better
உங்க
myself.
எல்லாருக்கும்
Through pain and defeat, we shall never
இன்னைக்கு ஃபுல்லா
fear.
ஈவென்ட் தான் ப்ரோ நாளைக்கு தான்
Through
கோஆப்
pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
I will always champion love and imagination.
I will always champion love and imagination!
அட பாவி
Great.
அப்படியே எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் பண்றாளே
Soulblazers, as of this moment, you are now members of the Legion.
Nice!
I can't wait to tell Shilonen the good news.
If I'm not mistaken, she's out training with Minnie and Igong today.
Got it. All right, let's go.
Okay, promise you won't waste your time. Greet your teammate. என்னையா இது இவ்வளோ இதா இருக்கு
Vice Captain,
Cooling.
shall we call it a day?
That's enough strength training for now. But we still have racetrack familiarization training. We can't afford to skip it.
Attention, Soulblazers! Da-da-da-da! It gives me great pleasure to introduce 2 new additions to the Legion of Soulblazers. The Traveler and Paimon!
Pleasure is all mine.
Induction complete! Now we're officially Soulblazers!
Ah, welcome to the club! Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to hold a welcome party for you today. Minnie and Nigong have been training for ages. They are completely exhausted.
Congratulations.
மினி ரொம்ப பெண்ட் ஆயிட்டாளே.
You still
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Since it's a 4-person relay.
I'm so jealous of Alrani. Logistics is the easiest job.
Yeah, they seem totally wiped out. Alright, we can skip the welcome party. We pretty much know everyone anyway.
Shame you have to miss out, though. I feel kind of bad. Let me think. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Why don't you join us for training? We still need to practice on the race courses. In this cold weather, there's no better feeling than running around and getting the blood pumping. We'll all... What do you say, Traveler? Come on, it'll be fun. We can chat...
Count Paimon out. She is not cut out for this at all. Paimon's never run a day in her life, because she can fly. Flying's way faster than running.
Is it now? We should race sometime. Put that theory to the test.
No thanks. Paimon flying is faster than Paimon running. Not Veressa running.
All right, we'll let Paimon off.
ஓடுறத விட
It would be
பறக்கிறது ரொம்ப
pretty
ஃபாஸ்ட்னு
absurd
பைமான்
having
சொல்றா.
someone who can... I'm all rested up, so I can join you
Always
instead.
she's cutest.
As for Minnie and Nigong, if you guys want to keep training, then pace yourselves and stick to slow jogging. But if you're...
Thank you, Vice Captain. Yeah, I'm not moving. I'll just rest right here.
I'm down to keep training.
Okay, that makes 4 of us for training. Me,
Let's split into 2 groups
Training
then.
start
Shilona and
பண்ணுவோம்.
Minnie can do a Traveler.
சீக்கிரம் வாங்க,
You
சீக்கிரம்
join
வாங்க.
whichever group you want. We're just happy you...
என்ன ட்ரைனிங்?
okay, keep your head up, shoulders back, and allow your arms to swing however feels natural. You'll save energy that way. Minnie, your baseline fitness is still limited. Don't go full throttle right out of the gate, okay? Start slow and steadily build up your speed.
அட மினி சீக்கிரம் வா.
There were some monsters up ahead, but I chased them off. They won't affect the training. How's it going? You two holding up okay?
I'm good. Minnie's form is so much better than last time.
I still think I need more practice.
மினி கொஞ்சம்
The
வீக்கா தான்
course
இருக்கா.
goes into an uphill climb from here.
It's fine. I'll keep going. I gotta get a good ranking.
அவளுக்கு உடம்பு சரியில்லை.
Even so, you shouldn't push yourself too hard.
நம்ம தான் அவளை
Health
காப்பாற்ற
and
வேண்டியது
safety
இருக்கு இந்த
always come
ட்ரைனிங்ல.
first.
Thanks, Veressa. I do appreciate it, but the thing is...
You need this, don't you? For personal reasons? You mentioned some kind of deal with your parents, I'm guessing. I noticed you had a certain look on your face when you first brought it up, like you were trying to suppress how you were feeling. In my view, when a kid makes a face like that, it's actually a cry for help. So what's really going on? You can tell us. If you keep it to yourself, we can't help you fix it.
I remember Minnie saying in one of her letters how she hoped to go to Inazuma one day and work that or become a prop maker, building true-to-life comic book items for fans. But her mom and dad aren't very supportive of her goals. Could that have any...
Oh. Okay, Veressa's right. My mom and dad don't approve of me moving abroad for work. I'm the baby of the family.
There's a huge age gap between me and my older brother. They don't like the thought of me moving so far away from home. They say they'd always be worrying about my health. Also, they'd rather I pick something more stable. The idea of trying to make a career in the comic book industry is crazy to them. But what employable skills do I even have? I can do art, and I can build stuff, but it's like no matter how many times we have the conversation, I can never get through to them. They treat me like I'm just a little kid living in a fairy tale world. But this time, the situation is different. Suddenly, my friends came all the way to Mondstadt to see me because of our shared interest in comics. And then we signed up for a cross-country contest. So, I made a deal with my parents. If I pull this off and my team gets ranked, they have to start taking me seriously about what I want in life.
Don't worry, Minnie. You're in good hands. Even Coach Yan-san has praised me for how fast I can run. And you've seen Shilonen when she gets going, right? She's as tough as they come.
Actually, Minnie வந்து அப்ராடுக்கு போகணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பட் அவங்க பேரண்ட்ஸ் வந்து வெளியில அனுப்புறதுக்கு பயப்படுறாங்க. அவங்க ஹெல்த்துக்கு எல்லாம் கேர் பண்றதுனால அவங்க வந்து பயப்படுறாங்க. ஸோ அதை அவ ப்ரூவ் பண்றதுக்கு வேண்டி இந்த காம்படிஷன்ல சேர்ந்துருக்கா. இப்போ இதுல அவ நல்ல ரேங்க் வாங்கிட்டானா அவளுக்கு அங்கேயும் போகலாம். ஸோ அதான் மற்றவங்க என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னா ஸ்லோனின் என்ன சொல்றானா இவங்க எல்லாரும் சப்போர்ட் பண்றோம் ஹெல்ப் பண்றோம்ங்கறா.
Huh? Really?
Why wouldn't they? Your creations have real value. And while that's subjective in emotional terms, hey, the offer of more is a pretty objective measure. To me, that fact alone says that you already have a real job.
Your mask and artwork are already famous in the Collective of Plenty. If you ever visit...
I'll definitely visit one day.
All in good time. We can talk more about that later.
Thanks.
Good. I'll stay here.
The Traveler and I will keep training then. Might as well.
ஷப்பா பேசுனா பேசிட்டே
You definitely
இருக்குங்க.
don't want to stray off course on a mountain like this. It could get dangerous. If you find yourself getting cold, there are some torches off to the side in this section. Just set one alight and warm yourself up.
குளிர் காயணும் போணும்.
We made it to the relay point.
வருஷா வச்சிரன்.
Good job. I gotta say, this terrain is seriously
ஓகே ட்ரை
challenging.
பண்றோம் ப்ரோ ட்ரை பண்றோம்.
If people don't familiarize themselves with the course in advance, they could easily get lost on race day.
ஸ்விட்ச் பண்ண பட்
But at
ட்ரை
least the
பண்றேன்.
organizing committee has
Okay,
taken the
bro.
time to clearly mark out the course. And thankfully, there aren't many wild animals or monsters out here.
என்கிட்ட
People should
இருக்கிற
be able to
இல்லையே
practice without incident.
இல்லன்னு
How are you
நினைக்கிறேன்.
feeling? Still got the energy to keep training?
ஈஸ்கில்லா
Awesome! Then let's get back to it. Let's make sure to stay alert so we don't leave the course. And pace ourselves to protect our joints. That's what... This is the second section of the official race course.
Oh,
Watch out
okay,
for
okay,
signs
okay,
so you
okay,
stay
okay.
on track.
ஓகே ப்ரோ. ஓகேவா ப்ரோ? ஓகே 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 இப்போ பண்ணிட்டேன். இதை தானே நீங்கள் சொன்னீங்க? பண்ணிட்டேன். ஓகே இங்கே இருக்கு.
Watch out for that pit! Don't fall in!
அட இல்லை நீ இதுக்கு மேல என்னையா வர மாட்டீங்க இருக்கு
There's a gap here. If we jump down, it should shave off a lot of our race time. But it's a little risky. Gotta be careful not to sprain an ankle or it's game over.
சாடணும்னு தானே சொன்னாங்க இதுக்கு உள்ள சாட தானே சொன்னா இல்லையா தப்புன்றனோ I think I did a mistake, guys.
Get back on track.
Advance tower to the statue of the seven. Hold
We
the
made it to the
okay,
relay
bro. Okay,
point
bro.
of Section 2.
Hold பண்ற
We just need to check out Sections 3 and 4 of the course, but we can do that tomorrow. Now that we've stopped, it suddenly occurred to me. After a whole morning of running, we're still only halfway up the mountain. Kinda?
போய்ட்டோம் bro
But
போய்ட்டோம்
then
ஸ்டாச்சு விட்டு
again,
போய்ட்டோம்
I'm already freezing. And it must... Yeah, forget it.
Thanks for the info, bro.
Let's head back. I'll catch a cold if I'm out here much longer. Why don't we regroup with Shilonen and Minnie, then head back together?
நிறைய ஸ்டோரி மோட் வச்சிருப்போம் போலே ரொம்ப லோட் ஆகுது
Hey, you two. We're back.
3, actually. Yigong came to join me and Minnie while you were out training.
Yeah, I felt bad slacking off while everyone else was going the extra mile.
Sounds like the cold's getting to you.
Alright, let's head back to camp so people can get some extra layers on. Wow, the time's really flown by. At this rate, I don't know if I'll have time for my nap before we hit the city for the afternoon.
இப்போ எங்க promise you won't waste your youth. Return to the camp and meet up everybody else. அது பக்கத்துல போக முடியுமா டெலிபோர்ட் பண்ணி போ ப்ரோ நான் 30 ப்ரோ நான் புதுசு தான் ப்ரோ ஒரு 2 வீக்ஸா விளையாடிட்டு இருக்கேன்
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Return to the camp. கீழே இருக்கு சீக்கிரம் போனோம் குதிச்சுரா கைப்புள்ள ஜீனை இறக்கியாச்சு ஸோ இதுல மாசான சீனை இதான் கைஸ் போடு எப்படி மாசா லேண்ட் ஆனோமா
Well done on your training, everyone. Now we have some free time before this afternoon's activity.
Yeah, 30 bro.
As planned, we'll meet by the Knights of Favonia's headquarters at 2 p.m. Will we get to go to the library? Will we?
Love you, Surya bro. Love you, Surya bro.
Yes!
Me too.
Thanks for
After
the love and
days up
support.
here in the mountains, I'm looking forward to finally check.
Great! In that case, see you all at 2 p.m. sharp for some well-earned fun.
Yeah!
That perked them up. Now that fun's on the agenda, they don't seem so tired anymore.
Well, of course. It's important to relax and de-stress after training.
And to eat. I am super hungry right now.
எல்லாம் பசியில இருக்குங்க Promise you won't waste request. Okay, இது no experience mode go. ரைட் டைம் முடிச்சாச்சு. எப்போ 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 ஓகே அங்க கிடக்கு. ஸோ எங்க போச்சு? எங்கேயா இருக்கு? ஓ இங்கயா? ஓகே இங்க இருந்து பறந்துட வேண்டியதான். ஆனந்த் ப்ரோ நீங்க யார் எத்தனை? நமக்கு தெரிஞ்சவங்க எல்லாரும் 60, 58, 57 இந்த மாதிரி இருக்காங்க. நீங்க எந்த ஏர்ல இருக்கீங்க? 5 ஸ்டார் கேரக்டர் இல்ல ப்ரோ, ஜீன் மட்டும் தான் இருக்கு.
Shilonen, we made it!
Nice! Everyone's here. Let's go. Minnie and Varessa are already inside.
யார் 60யா? சூப்பர் ப்ரோ. நான் அடுத்த பேனருக்கு அடுத்தது வருது இல்ல, அந்த சி வச்சு ஒரு கேரக்டர் வருது இல்ல, அந்த கேரக்டருக்கு வேண்டி ப்ரமோஷன் சேர்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன். பேரு வாயில இப்போ வரல மறந்து போயிடுச்சு. கொலம்பியா கேரக்டருக்கு வேண்டி வெயிட்டிங் ப்ரோ. டாக் டு எவ்ரிஒன். அதுக்கு வேண்டி ப்ரமோஷன் சேர்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன். அந்த 5 ஸ்டார் கேரக்டரை கண்டிப்பா தூக்கியே ஆகணும்னு இருக்கேன். நீங்களும் கொலம்பியா வாங்கணும்னு இருக்கீங்களா ப்ரோ?
I'm surprised Miss Musk isn't here today. I always see her by the linguistics section.
You guys know this place inside out, huh? Even...
Of course, the library is my secret base. I know which books are on what shelves, who the regular customers are, even what brand of tea Lisa uses for... This chair is the same one I was sitting in when I first read through the Soulblazer'd. And anytime I want to write letters to my friends in the Legion, this is where I come. I just feel so comfortable here. Miss Lisa is really...
Wow, amazing!
ஆனந்த் ப்ரோ நீங்க எந்த இடம்? சென்னையா?
What I meant to say was, this library is totally different from the... Instead of books, we have woven scrolls. They're usually hung up high on the walls, which means the shorter kids can't always see them. But I was always tall for my age. Whenever my friends wanted to read, I got so used to reading woven scrolls in a group that when I eventually got into comics, I carried on the
Genshin
habit.
Impact
It's more fun reading
Monday
them
to
together
Friday.
with friends.
மற்ற நாள்லாம் PC games.
You think so? How does that work, though? Because everyone reads at a different pace, right?
Okay.
It works fine.
Okay, bro.
The faster readers just wait for the others to catch up before turning the page. Funnily enough, that's actually how I got to know Shilonen. This one time, I came to her workshop planning to commission her for a job. When I arrived, I found Nepeka reading a comic book. And we were both pretty stoked to meet a fellow Soulblazer fan. And I guess we were chatting so loudly that we woke Shilonen up from her nap. She came over, intending to quiet us down. But that turned into us roping Shilonen into reading comics with us. Next thing you know, it was the middle of the night and we'd been at it for hours. Shilonen was so tired. She just laid down in between me and Nepeka and went to sleep. Ever since then, we've been the best of friends.
That sounds so nice. I really want to meet Nepeka too. I hope I can visit Maglin one day.
We can make that happen. I'm sure Shilonen would be more than happy to introduce you. And don't forget to invite me too.
Bro.
It's just...
Hey, don't feel down. A deal's a deal. As long... So let's put all our energy into doing the best we can.
கொலம்பியா கேரக்டர்
We're gonna
எடுக்கிறதுக்கு
get that
எவ்வளவு
ranking.
ப்ரமோஷன் எடுத்தாலும்
And you're
பத்தாது
gonna
எனக்கு.
go on that trip.
எல்லாத்தையும் எடுத்துற வேண்டியதான்.
I'll do my best.
Talk to everyone. Okay. அடுத்தது யாரு?
They don't seem to have a dedicated section for comics and light novels here. Everything from the Yai Publishing House is grouped under children and teens. Everything is wrong with that. Would you put the Soulblazer Saga on the same shelf as The Boar Princess?
Hey, watch it. What have you got against the Boar Princess? Hmm?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that. To be fair, The Boar Princess is a pretty good read. I bought the whole set from the Wanwen Bookhouse.
The Soulblazer'd Saga Armored Assault Volume 1.
Yep. This book was my first introduction to the Soulblazer universe. It abandons traditional modes of human combat, instead housing the heroes within giant armored mecha, each the size of the Jade Chamber. And since it isn't canon, it's free to delve into territory that the original series can't explore, like aerial combat. It goes pretty hard. When I discovered this as a boy, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. As soon as I saw mecha and mid-air dogfights, I was hooked.
So you're big into the mecha genre, huh?
I sure am. After that, I was hunting down books in the Soulblazer series wherever I could find them. I even bought the Mecha Warrior action figures released by the Yai Publishing House. I gotta say, though, it really did a number on my savings. Those action figures are so expensive and there are so many to collect.
Yep, that's how it goes. Seems like every other day there's a Soulblazer reprint, collector's edition, spin-off series, sequel. So much to keep track of.
Yeah, the thing is, the publisher knows exactly what they're doing. They keep milking their cash cow for all it's worth, because chumps like me fall for it every single time.
Me too.
Event idukum. Merry Christmas, bro. Strong voice, bro. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and your family, bro. Happy Christmas. சரி இவ்வளோ டைம் பேசிட்டா இந்த டாஸ்க் முடிஞ்சிரும்.
I am loving the atmosphere in here.
அடுத்து ஏதாவது சொல்லுவாங்க.
Quiet,
சொல்ல
the
முடியாதுன்னு
subtle
நினைக்கிறேன்.
scent of flowers in the air. Plus the chairs look really comfy. Whoever runs this library has great taste. Ooh, that being said, what happened to actually running the library?
Lisa's probably taking her afternoon break at the moment.
Afternoon break? I'm the one who should be on an afternoon break. That's it. Okay, I am taking a nap. You guys go hang with Faressa. I'm gonna find a table to pass out on. Yeah, it's just too cozy here not to. It'd be a shame to waste the opportunity. There, that table. I have been eyeing it since we got here. It has nap material written all over it.
அதான் அப்பவே சொன்னேன் அவ்வளோ சீட்டு என்ன சொல்றான் அதான் அப்படியே சொன்னேன் அதை அவ்வளோக்கு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் இல்லை தெரியுது தெரியுது இருந்தாலும் ஸ்டோரியாட்டே போயிடும்னு சொல்லிட்டு அப்படி ஸ்லோவா போறேன் அப்படியே ஃபுல்லா ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணிடலாம்ல இந்த லைவ்ல என்ன கொரட்ட இப்படி ஸ்னோரிங் பண்றா ஆம்பளை கொரட்டை விடுற மாதிரி இருக்கு.
The next, she's out like a light. Guess so. Happy napping, Shilonen.
Lisa Vara? Oh.
My. Looks like a lot of visitors snuck in while I was on my afternoon break. Hello, cutie. Hello, little Paimon. It's thinking it's quite all right. I'm sure your Natlanese friend here has read the library rules carefully and intends to abide by them. As for your other Natlanese friend, I'm glad to see someone appreciates the cozy atmosphere. Now then, has everyone decided which books they'd like to borrow?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to borrow this copy of Armored Assault.
And I'll take this one. Vera's Melancholy. Minnie recommended it.
No problem. What about your, leopard friend? Did she want to borrow a book?
Huh? Borrow a book? Oh, yeah. Thanks. This one was great, but I won't be checking it out.
Let's see. Along with Divinity, you have very good taste in books. Or should I say, good taste in pillows?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's my drool. Sorry.
Okay. All right, let me fill out the
புக்கே
register.
அப்படில
Then
வச்சிருக்கேங்கிறா.
you'll be free to...
Let's just check out the book, hand over them. And the more, okay, கொடுத்துட்டாங்களா? டேய் எப்படா முடிப்பீங்க? முடிங்கடா. ஏன்டா இழுக்கிறீங்க? சவு முடிச்சு இழுக்கிற மாதிரி இழுக்கிறானு. நான் அழகா ஸ்டோரியா அப்படியே ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணலான்னு பார்த்தா இழுத்து விடுறானுங்க பாஸ்.
My appetite is insatiable today. Must be because of all the exercise.
Yeah,
என்ன
I bet
பிரகரன்
everyone's
லேடி மாதிரி
getting hungry
நிக்கிறா?
by now. We did push it pretty hard this...
Plus, the organizing committee had a load of supplies to distribute today. Stuff to keep people warm. I'm ravenous after moving all those boxes. Minnie, you're a local. Any recommendations on where to get a late lunch?
How about Good Hunter? Their
Illa, bro.
steaks are really good.
இல்ல ப்ரோ பண்ணல
I am so down. I'm
Hi AK bro. Merry Christmas to you
craving
and
a
your
plate full of
family
meat
bro.
right now.
Igong, don't tell me you caught a
இன்னும்
cold
புல் பண்ணல
again.
வரசா.
Sounds like we should get some hot soup for the table. Come on.
சாப்பிடுறதுலே குறியா இருக்குதுங்க. Okay, now no time for tears. Go to Good Hunter. Okay. பக்கத்துல தான் டெலிபோர்ட் இருக்கா டக்குன்னு போறதுக்கு? அதான் இருக்கே. டெலிபோர்ட்லயே போயிரும். நான் எல்லாத்தையும் கொலம்பியாவை எடுக்கிறதுக்காண்டி கலெக்ட் பண்ணி வச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன் ப்ரோ. ரைட்.
Everyone
Merry
loves
Christmas,
Good
bro.
Hunter.
Merry Christmas.
My family eats here all the time.
இன்னைக்கு ஃபுல்லா கிறிஸ்மஸ் வைப் தான்.
It's a little small though. We'll probably have to split the...
Ah, bummer. Well, never mind. We've done plenty of group activities recently. It won't kill us to split up just this...
Captain's already been hypnotized by the menu.
It smells so good. Meat stew, seafood. Are you ready to order? Let's see. I guess I'll get the ball rolling. Let's start with 30 plates each of tea break pancakes and flaming red bolognese.
நியூ கேரக்டர்
7 bowls of
எடுத்துட்டீங்களா?
calorie
சூப்பர் ப்ரோ,
seafood
சூப்பர்
soup.
ப்ரோ. ஓகே ப்ரோ.
And
ப்ளே
yeah,
பண்ணுங்க.
30 meat nados. As for
பார்க்கலாம்,
appetizers,
பார்க்கலாம், okay, bro.
12 apple roly-polies and 12 sauteed
முடிச்சிட்டு நீங்க
matsutake.
Genshin Impact வரும்போது
Don't
சொல்லுங்க.
want to overdo it.
நம்ம கோஆப் போலாம்.
Anyone else want to add something?
கண்டென்ஸ்
Or we could just
நம்ம
start there and add
டிஸ்கார்ட்ல
stuff
இருக்கீங்க
later.
எல்லாம் சொல்லுங்க. நம்ம அதுக்கு ஏத்த மாதிரி ஒருக்கா கோஆப் போலாம். ஓகேவா? திரும்ப பேக் வந்த ப்ரோ. ஆனந்த் கண்டென்ஸ் ரெசின் பண்ணிருங்க. ஓகே ப்ரோ. அது நான் பண்றது உண்டு ப்ரோ. பண்ணலாம். டிஸ்கார்ட்ல இருக்கீங்கன்னா டிஸ்கார்ட்ல ஜாயின் பண்ணீங்க ப்ரோ.
Looks like Baressa's appetite is as crazy as ever. Thanks, Sarah. That'll do for now.
Are you sure it's not too much?
Oh, I promise you, none of it will go to waste.
If you say so. Well then, I guess I better get cooking. Nothing beats eating a nice big meal when you're hungry for it.
After a short wait, Sarah extremely before digging.
No matter how many times I witness it, the Varessa versus Food show never ceases to amaze me. You gotta hand it to the collective of plenty. They can pack it away, and they can pack a punch.
Well, you gotta eat so you have enough energy for training. And as Vietena once said, even a beast of the abyss knows that being a picky eater is an unpardonable sin.
Oh, I know that line. It's from that standalone special, Vietena versus Abyss Lecter, Battle of the Meat Feasters. Don't underestimate a hardcore fan. I know every line in the Soulblazer saga, no matter where.
Nice one, Alrani. The writers had fun with that one. Can you imagine if that was based on a true story? An eating competition?
Yeah, it's really stretching the boundaries of possibilities. I guess it takes a certain kind of talent to come up with a...
Wacky ideas are one thing.
யாருக்காவது
But what
தெரியுமா
really blows my mind
இது
is the
எவ்வளவுல இருந்து இந்த
characterization
ஈவென்ட்னு?
process. The way they take
எத்தனை மணிக்கு
historical
இருக்கும் இந்த
figures like
ஈவென்ட்
Fiatena
ஃபுல்லா
and
கம்ப்ளீட்
breathe new
பண்ணனும்னா
life into them as comic. Some people think I'm not enough. I have 2 words for those people. Think again. That's one of my favorite Fiatena quotes of all time.
That's from the Soulblazer'd Saga Volume 3.
Thanks, Alrani. Minnie, do you have a favorite Soulblazer quote?
பண்ணிட்டீங்களா bro? Okay.
Or a
எத்தனை
favorite
மணிக்கு
plot
bro
point in
இருக்கு
general?
இது இந்த ஈவென்ட் மொத்தம்?
I think for me,
ஃபுல்லா கம்ப்ளீட்
it's
பண்ண
the way they portray
பெருசா?
Fiatena's dream. Despite the endless numbers of monsters,
அடுத்தது BGMI
and
live இருக்கு
even
bro.
when the
அதான்
abyss
பார்த்துட்டு
seems like
இருக்கேன்
a
என்ன
never-ending
பண்ணலாம்னு.
threat, Fiatena never gives up. Maybe it is impossible, but if we don't try, we'll never know.
Oh, yeah. I love that line, too.
Volume 3 strikes again. FYI.
No matter what, Fiatena
Monokista,
always
okay.
stays true to her dreams. That's why...
Same. But when I look at my own life, I wonder, will I ever have that same kind of tireless dedication? I feel like I'm giving everything I have
Okay,
to
bro,
give,
okay.
but everyone around me is telling me give up. Sometimes I get to
கொஞ்ச
thinking
நேரம்
that I should
பண்ணிட்டு
just
அப்படியே
pack my
க்ளோஸ்
pens and
பண்றேன்.
paper
நாளைக்கு
away
மிச்சத்தை கண்டினியூ
and be
பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
done with it. Maybe life would be easier that way. But I've tried that before too. And it's never long before I start to miss it.
பாதியில ஹோல்ட் பண்ணிட்டு
I'll be at the
நாளைக்கு
grocery
கண்டினியூ
store
பண்ணலாம்ல?
buying some cured meat or
bro.
at home.
Let me guess. It always ends up with you digging out your art supplies and giving it another try.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a cycle, honestly. I keep flip-flopping between, that's it, I'm... Who am I kidding? I'll never have Fiatena's perseverance.
You're thinking about it all wrong, Minnie. Even Fiatena had days when she didn't feel like training or eating right. Having tireless dedication doesn't mean doing the same thing on repeat every day. To me, dedication just means being passionate about something. Sometimes you let yourself go, but it's okay. The important thing is to keep that passion alive through all the ups and downs. As Fiatena said,
There is only one eternal power in this world, the power of love.
exactly! From Volume 6, when Fiatena delivers the crushing blow to her enemies. You see? The important lessons stay with you.
Yeah, and they always will.
Wait a sec! Baressa? When did you clear all those plates?
While everyone was talking. I guess Fiatena put me in the mood for a meat feast.
No fair! Come on, everyone, eat! We need to catch up! So full.
I can't eat another bite. I'm absolutely stuffed.
Should we head back to camp? We can walk off some of that food.
Okay. Take a walk outside Monstack. Okay. ஃப்ரெண்ட்ல தான் போக சொல்றான் அப்படியே போயிரும்.
There's no more group activities today. Once we get back to camp, everyone's free to do their own thing.
That's a relief. I'm about to go into a food coma.
Oh, Minnie, where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Patton? What is it? Is something wrong?
What do you think? You've been gone for days and haven't checked in once. Mom and Dad are work.
I've been out training for the race with my friends all morning. We just got back and everyone was hungry, so we came to get some food. Mom and Dad should know about it, though.
Yeah, well, you know what they're like.
Aww.
Oh! So, Patton from the tavern is your brother?
Are these the friends you were telling me about? Wait. Hey, everyone! I'm Minnie's much older brother. When did you make friends with the honorary knight, Minnie? Whew, you kept that one quiet.
Oh, well, the honorary knight just sort of showed up for the pre-race training. I never had the chance to tell you guys.
Thanks for taking care of Minnie, everyone. I hope she hasn't been too much trouble.
Don't be silly. Minnie's our good friend. We've been hanging out, training together.
Yes,
It's been
Minnie is a
super
good friend. ரொம்ப நல்ல பொண்ணு.
Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, well, Mom and Dad said to tell you they miss you and they hope you come home soon. It's great that you've got a hobby you're so passionate about, but don't let it take up all your time, okay? You gotta come home and check in once in a while. Come home as soon as you can, okay? You can go back to training tomorrow. We don't want Mom and Dad blowing a gasket.
Okay, I get it. I'm heading back to the camp with my friends now, but once we get there, I'll grab my luggage and head home.
Okay, great. Make it quick, though. Otherwise, Mom and Dad will probably go all the way to Dragonspine looking for you. Sorry to intrude, everyone. Have a great day. I'd better get back to the tavern now.
Return to the camp with your teammates. மறுபடியும் டீம்மேட்டா போகணும். இங்க இருந்து டெலிபோர்ட் பண்ணி போய்க்கலாம். குட் ஸ்ட்ரீம் அண்ணா. ஸ்போக்கி கேமர். தேங்க்யூமா. உங்க எல்லாருக்கும் சப்போர்ட்டும் எனக்கு எப்பவும் தேவை கைஸ். தேங்க்யூ. கீப் சப்போர்ட்டிங். நம்ம சேனல்ல எல்லா கேமும் வரும், எல்லா கேமும் பண்ணுவோம், எல்லாத்தையும் செஞ்சு விட்டுருவோம். மாஸ் பண்ணிடலாம் போங்க. இப்ப மறுபடியும் மை இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் ஸ்டைல் விடு. ரைட், சே ஸ்வாட் பண்ணலான்னு பார்த்தா அதுக்கு முன்ன ஸ்டோரிக்கு போயிருச்சு.
Man, I almost forgot how cold the mountain was. The difference between here and the city is mind-boggling. I'm gonna go warm up in the tent.
I'll join you. Right now, I just want to wrap myself in blankets and let the food coma run its course.
I better come too so I can grab my luggage.
Minnie!
There you are, young lady.
Mom, Dad, you actually came.
What choice did we have? When were you planning on coming home? I thought this was supposed to only last a couple of days, but you've been gone for most of the week.
I never said a couple of days. I said several days.
You did. I remember that. But we also agreed that you'd be out during the days and come back home every night. Come on, it's time to go.
Okay, I'll just let my friends know. Hey guys, I won't be staying in the camp tonight. See you tomorrow for training.
I'm sorry. Tomorrow as well. This is all getting to be a bit too much, Minnie. You've been out here for days. Remember that dreadful fever you had as a child? It took...
What?
Hello, sir. I'm Minnie's friend, Veressa.
Ah, Veressa. How do you do? I believe Minnie's mentioned you before.
Welcome gift? No, there's no need for that. Minnie's taking the training really seriously. Whether it's strength, didn't you make a deal with her? Her greatest wish is to work in the comic book industry, and she's putting so much work into it.
Of course not.
Mom,
That's enough! What's more important? I don't know how many times we've... When's it going to stop, Minnie? when you ruin your health in the...
Don't take your father's words too hard, Minnie. Both of us just want what's best for you. You're still young, and it's great that you have something you're passionate about. But at some point, you need to think about your future. I've seen your artwork, and I do think you have a wonderful
I'm sorry, Minnie. I didn't mean to be so harsh. I know how much effort you're putting into this. We both do. But surely you can appreciate dreams are great. But at the end of the day...
Mom? Dad? Can we please continue this in private?
Yes, of course. Let's move over there.
Oh.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to speak up on... I mean, it sounded like their hearts are in the right place. But the whole thing still just felt kind of off to me. I can't quite pinpoint what it was, though. I mean... What? But Minnie's parents, their words were caring, but their tone was... It sounds like they don't want to let Minnie take part in the contest. I'm supposed to be Minnie's...
I wasn't I was planning to save it as a... I can't put smile...
That's not true.
Well, in that case...
Sorry to interrupt, but there's...
You must be Vice Captain Shield if it's about the comp...
Gotcha. And I also don't think you're really validating her efforts when you brand something your daughter is passionate about as wasting time. Like I said, not trying to intrude on your family business or anything, but I thought you should know that a student of mine back home, she's not here to...
I agree that Minnie has artistic...
Yeah...
What's this?
Let's call it... They wanted to write one, so instead, my student Napeka arranged for them all to make a group painting for Minnie. In the end, so many people participated that it was pretty much one brushstroke per person.
Napeka's so thoughtful.
Sorry, Minnie. Napeka wanted me to give this to you as a surprise after the competition. But given the situation, I made the executive decision to give it to you now.
Continue support, please. Thank you.
So, how many people is this?
You think Minnie's wasting her time because in your eyes making art isn't a worthwhile job? And when you use words like worthless, what you're really saying is it's not a stable source of...
Yes, you're right.
Well, now you have another way to measure worth. Your daughter's artwork has attracted a whole lot of fans, and very enthusiastic ones. Since arriving in Mondstadt, I've learned... Let's imagine Minnie was a bard. Would you still be in...
I take your point.
But there's still the issue...
Sorry, let me butt in real quick. You know, Minnie's not nearly as fragile as you think. I'm not just saying that either. I've been doing competitive... Sure, Minnie. A sensible amount of exercise is good for her health.
Mom, Dad, my health is a lot better these days. Now that I'm training every day, my appetite's improved.
Minnie, to tell you the truth, your mother and I don't really understand. When all's said and done, what a deal is a deal.
I will.
Thank you, Honorary Knight.
Yes, Dad.
ஒத்துக்கிட்டாங்கப்பா ஃபைனலா leave her they promised to bring her tomorrow training session.
At least we got there in the end. This is way more than I signed up for. No, you think? Sometimes someone can... But if love is starting to restrict your... Anyway, Minnie's parents aren't... Let's go get ready. Tomorrow is race day, and we have to deliver...
Quest completed. Wow. Finally. Okay. Next உள்ளத அடுத்தது பார்த்துக்கலாம் guys. நாளைக்கு பார்க்கலாம். Bye. Happy Christmas guys. Thanks for watching. நாளைக்கு கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம் இந்த ஈவென்ட் இதை. Thank you.